Tune in to the Connect Work with IKS, Tony Lynch, and Quaalude, America's #1 show.
If you haven't been listening to the new guys, the Connect Work, you don't know what you're missing.
Yeah, take that. This is the Diddler, and I'm oiled up and listening to the Connect Work.
From the west to the east, it's the D-O-double-G, and I'm rocking with the Connect Work.
If you don't know who I am, then you're stupid. Shout out to the Connect Work, hottest show, period. Yay.
I want to give a big shout out to the Connect Work. These brothers are the new sound of radio.
Now this is real entertainment, gang, damn it. Y'all better take lessons, and I mean it.
If y'all ain't listening to the Connect Work, then y'all got something wrong with y'all.
Andrew Tate here, and I want to give a super shout out to the Connect Work.
Big shout out to IKS, Quaalude, and Tony Lynch. Together they make up the Connect Work.
And we back with another one, because there's always going to be another one. It's the Connect Work, where these connections bring about collaboration. These real collaborations bring about real connections. I'm one of your hosts on this esteemed show, IKS. Pass it on to my sisters and my brothers. Let them introduce themselves.
Thank you, my brother. I am Tony Lynch. You guys already know who it is. And if this is your first time tuning in, do me a favor. Head on over to the YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification so you can be notified every time that we drop a new episode. And as always, man, thank you guys for tuning in. And if you guys have any questions or comments, put them in the comment section. Heading on over to my other colleagues, man, and let them introduce themselves.
Hey, Mystique.
Hi, everyone. I'm the co-host, Sheik Williams, out of Dallas, Texas. Q, what you got going for us?
Man, this has been another magical journey. I do apologize. That was my fault right quick. I think it was a delay or something because I was sharing screens. So that wasn't that was my bad energy that reflected off onto you, Sheik Williams. So maybe we should do that one more again. Bring that right back around the corner. So I'm just going to introduce myself as usual, the janitor, be littering and picking up some dirt as I done did. Quay in the building, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to hand it back to the co-host so she can go and land this plane.
Yeah, listen, I'm gonna need a nickname. You know what I'm saying? Something that fit me. I don't know if I should be the Slayer or I don't know what y'all need to. I'm just playing. I
don't know if we can really do that right because she said the Slayer. So you know what I mean? I couldn't act that out. You know what I'm saying? The Slayer. Nah, I got you. It ain't just the Slayer. You see how you said it, Ty? You said it different. Like, wait, no, the Slayer. You know what I'm saying? That's how we would have said it. No, she didn't say it like that. She said the Slayer. Like that was like to give him a hug. You know, you did a great job. You know what I'm saying? The Slayer. Yeah.
Well, you know, everybody deserves a hug. Everybody deserves a hug. The world would be a better place if we gave out more hugs.
More hugs, more love.
More. That's a campaign we need to start. More hugs.
Most deaf.
IKS, introduce our guest.
Oh, my boy Quay, you know what I'm saying? Like he was saying, doing his janitorial business, man. Running through some connections, man. Got it hooked up with, you know what I'm saying? Somebody came to spend some time with us on the Connect Work, man. We got fly time, man. You know what I'm saying?
Salute, y'all.
See, this right here is a New York City legend, man. You know, it's more words that I can't even explain the words because it's more feeling that go along with it, man. This is one thing, you know, everybody want accolades nowadays. Everybody want to be somebody, be the man, this, that, and the third. When your life is so adventurous, should I say, that the big rappers want to mention your name, we at a different level of entertainment. So that's what we dealing with right here, man. So shout out Fly Tie. There's nobody big in the industry in New York City that hasn't used your name in their records. You know what I'm saying? For street credibility and all the above. You know what I mean?
I thought you was the rapper.
Welcome home.
Thank
you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the documentary and Marcy Projects. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna get the name dropping and none of that. So, you know, That's why I wanted to pass it to Sheik, because Sheik know how to ask all them right smooth questions. Mine's gonna be a bit rough around the edges with a
I'm about to get into it, cause
you know what I'm saying?
I'm about to
Straight up.
get into it.
Goddamn it.
Yeah, so
Listen,
I appreciate you, brother. We thank you for even taking the time to rock with the Connect Work, man.
Definitely,
So welcome home, Fly Tie.
Once my boy told me about you, I said I'm tapping in. I'm like one of them dudes. You know, some people look at it, they want to know how big y'all is, and I'm supporting people that. I mean, I already knew what y'all was trying to do. My cuz told me. That's why I was like, yo, because I don't even do that. I make myself. I ain't this accessible, but you got in through. That's my cousin. I ain't even seen him since I've been home. But you know, and he told me. I said, all right, tell him to call me. Because you know me, right now, off the rip, I don't even just be doing people shit because I see how they act right now. So I'm treating myself as such. Most people want me. You gonna pay me. You gonna pay for my story. I don't just get what? No, because that's how it's gonna happen. So I'm already starting. I'm already off the gate. Ain't no building. Y'all just right now, y'all family off the rip. Y'all could have 16 subscribers. I was doing it anyway.
Appreciate you, brother.
Fly Tie. So Fly Tie, I'm just now meeting you. We done had some conversations. Man, I done seen your documentary. I love it. I love.
Oh, you watched it, sis?
Y'all did watch it. I did watch it. But then when you called me, I didn't have a chance to call you back. But I know we're gonna talk about some other stuff later on.
Gotcha.
But what? Oh my gosh! So like coming home. First of all, let's see how long you've been home. How long you been home?
2 years now.
2 years now, right? In the streets of New York, what is the greatest attribute that you hold right now for the streets of New York?
My greatest damn, that's a good question, sis. Damn, you said what's my best attribute to New York City?
Yes. From what you did in the past to where you at now and where you want to be, what is your greatest attribute that you could bring to New York? And let me change this as a leader, as a role model, as a just somebody, a pillar of the community that is saying, hey, I done did this, done that. Now I'm on this. How to, leveling up.
So, oh man, that's a good question. You're a good journalist. Because I did a couple things. Nobody never asked me that. You asking me like, damn, but I just feel like getting it from me, what I'm about to bring, I feel like it's authenticity that I haven't really been given like this the way I'm giving it up. I feel like, like a lot of the dudes that are in power, it's like they portray to be what I am, and that's why people look, but they're not that, and they telling them the wrong message, you know what I mean? They're telling them I'm what they rap about, so I'm really coming home, right? I'm watching the culture from before I left.
Okay.
I'm seeing the younger guys come in. I'm seeing what they like, what they into. Mind you, I'm affiliated, so they look up to me. So I feel like I have the power to steer them in a different direction. So my biggest attribute to New York City is myself, being that I'm from New York, because I'm trying to shift the look. Because the look that they following now, like you just was talking before we got on record, is like, a lot of these guys, they get a position, the youth look up to them, and they telling them to spin the block. I'm telling them when you spin the block where I left, it's bad, man. It's real bad.
Right.
So that's what I feel like a lot of people, they look up to me in the aspect where they don't expect me to do what I'm about to do, but, I got the influence to give people, like, I'm an influence where people will look up to me, they'll take my lead, so I might as well take it and do something right and let them follow me. Get it?
Right. So when we talk about your name being in songs, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are some of the main or the top industry people that have used your names in the songs?
The top one is Jim.
Jim Jones?
Yeah, Jim Jones.
I like me some Jim
Jones. That's my boy. That's my boy. He was kind of the first. I was kind of the ones like I'm like you the ones that be behind the scenes in the industry. They know me, but Jim is the first one that did it. It's actually said it in the song.
Okay, and what if you ever listen to a song, because I haven't. I know Jim Jones. I like him, but he's got that real New York flavor going on.
Fact.
In the song, the part that he's rapping about, do you know the lyric?
So the one with it, because there's a couple, but the one where he talk about me?
Yeah.
Yeah. But do I know what to tell it to you?
Yeah, no, you want you to rap it. Say it.
Oh, you want me to rap it? Hold on, sis, let me think. All right, he said, it's crazy because I just listened. He said, just caught a bang out, so we waiting on some new, he said, just caught a bang out, so we waiting on some new guns. 4-door Mazzies, we just waiting on some new ones. And Fly Tie, man, he just caught a new one. Because I had just caught it. When he said it, he said that I had just caught this case.
Okay, because most rap lyrics mean something.
Oh, that's a fact. That's a fact.
That's
a fact. So when Jim shit,
yeah.
basically, so people that listen to Jim, if you follow, when he said that, if they follow, because some people will just be listening, don't even know what a nigga talk about. That's what most rappers. But what Jim was talking about when he said my name, he was saying Fly Tie just caught the new one because I had just caught the case when the police shot me up.
Right.
So he had put that in the song.
Okay.
Facts.
Shout out to Jim Jones.
Shout out my God. He's heavy right now.
What do you? First of all, how many times have you been shot?
They shot me 2 times.
Shot you 2 times. So you're a survivor of gun violence.
Survivor from the police. Facts, sis.
Okay. When a person, and man, I feel comfortable talking to you like this because we've had conversations, right?
You can ask me anything. Look, sis, ask me whatever. Ain't no filter. I'm not doing that.
So when a person gets shot, how does that make them feel? Like, because I know they go through a number of feelings and the process of being angry and you know what I'm saying? But then they also go through that untouchable phase.
Yeah, but see, that's true. I can say that, but I'm saying my situation, since mine was more of a shock because I did so much in New York, all over in the streets. I'm thinking if that was ever happened, that was something that come with my lifestyle. But I never thought the police would shoot me. So when the police shot me, I'd never been shot before. It's not saying I was prepared for it, but I thought when that happened, it probably would have been somebody caught. But so when the police shot me, it was just so shocking, sis. Like they shot me in my back first. So I hit the floor. That's the first thing I thought. I didn't even feel pain. I just said, "Oh shit, the police shot me," because I was 30 years old. I'm already into hearing about the police killing people in the streets. They had just right when they shot me, they had just shot this dude in Queens, New York, 50 times. His name was Sean Bell. That shit was big all over New York. Right, the day before he got married, they killed him. Shot him 50 times. The police had just beat that trial. So I was all into that. So when it happened to me, I said, damn, these police will kill you. So I was like numb. I didn't even feel no pain, sis. I went through more of when I woke up, the situation, how you go through the tubes in your private part. And I couldn't believe I was handcuffed to the bed. You know what I mean? I was in pain. I'm like, damn. So that was like a reality when I woke up and really realized what happened. I'm looking under the cover. Now, mind you, I've never been shot, but I've been in these predicaments on the outside. I'm going to see my man. He just like I am. I'm looking, but so the beat, and I was like, I didn't really remember what happened. So when I realized, I said, damn, them niggas shot me. And it was like, it made me, that's what my life, I really realized. I said, I'm blessed because I was up. I said, I'm blessed. Word, sis.
That's a blessing.
Blessing.
Yeah, that's a blessing. So when you came home, did you come home with was there someone waiting on you with open arms? Was how did you come home?
Yeah, I had my family. I mean, I had my lady, I had my kids. I got 2 kids, 2 grandkids.
I guess that was a technical difficulty. Well, back to the Sheik news. Oh, what happened? Sheik
and Sheik is there too.
Oh man.
Hey, yo.
There you go.
I don't know. It came back through?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was I I had it on Do Not Disturb. You told me, but somebody still got through.
No,
I
mine
pressed
is on.
again.
Mine is on Do Not Disturb on my tablet, and it's still doing that too. So we'll figure it out. But anyway,
Nah, we
All
was
right,
just.
sis.
you on mute. We can't hear you.
You're on mute, Quay.
Oh, nah, you was just good. She.
Oh,
His,
what's
mute
up?
too,
Oh, I
see?
thought it went
fly
out.
tie joint froze up.
Yo, Sheik, I'm on mute.
No,
Nah.
No, no, you good now.
You good.
Okay. Oh,
You good.
all right.
You good. You good. So, Fly
What
Top,
you was asking me? You was asking me something, sis.
I was asking you, you know, when you came home, who was waiting on you, open
Oh yeah, I had so
arms?
basically like my kids, my family, my mom, sister, them. Like they still was you know, my family was there, but you know, like I said, when I went to jail, I was already grown, so you know, we already older than it's not like you know,
sorry, D.
You good, sis?
That's D. He coming on there. Can you hear me?
Yeah, but basically, my family was waiting for me.
You can't hear me.
We hear you, Sheik.
Sis, you can't hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yo, sis.
Nah, she must have froze, man.
Yeah.
My shit froze?
Wait, she'll be popping back in. Technical difficulties sometimes.
Yeah, she didn't. You ain't freeze. You good. Hers froze.
Oh, that's hers, right? She probably gonna come back these connections because she's in the house though, right?
Yeah, she's got to put it on D&D. But yo, once you touch anything, it act up.
Let me make sure mine is on it too, because my daughter called, but I don't know how. Let me see. I'm learning these phones, man. Yeah, my shit don't Do Not Disturb.
Yeah, this is technology. New technology is a mug. But
yeah, this shit crazy.
I seen your documentary too, man, in my hood, bro. When you was talking about
thank you, bro.
When you was telling people like instead of how they portraying, might as well be the real one that do it. I like that.
Yo, bro, that's what I said. I said they paying them niggas to act like me. I'm going to get me a check. That's what I really told myself, and I know I could do it. I said, oh, damn, what I'm gonna do? These.
Oh man,
that's all I did. So I'm making a transition now. I know I just did 14 years. I'm coming home 45, like, you know, and I know that's accessible to me. I could get right back to that. So I had to have a plan. Like I said, because I ain't have one before I went in. That's why I got caught up so long. But that shit was a blessing in disguise. So I tell myself, damn, what I'm gonna do? I'm thinking, I'm like, oh, I could do that. That's because I love rap, but I never wanted to be that. I didn't want to fucking rap. I said,
yo, forgot to tell you, yo, Ty, we no cursing on here.
Oh, shit, yeah, my bad. YouTube will flag you, right? Yo, sis, you hear us?
She can't hear us again.
She can't?
I hear you guys. I hear him.
Oh. She said she can hear us, but she can't hear you. Yeah, you probably got, because your joint froze, you probably got pop out, pop back in. Yeah.
Yeah, we be messing with that Wi-Fi.
She still can't hear me? Let me see.
Can you hear him now, Sheik?
You can't hear him, Sheik?
She froze. Yeah, she froze up. Oh, there she is. All right, can you hear us, Sheik?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Can you hear Fly? Oh, Fly froze up too.
Is he froze or?
Nah,
I think so.
You couldn't hear him, so he hung up and popped back in.
I usually asking some some good questions, Sheik.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
well, I've already
nice
talked to Fly.
Right
I had a personal conversation with Fly earlier. What was that, Q? About a week ago, huh?
Yeah. Can y'all hear us?
Yeah.
I hear y'all. Y'all still don't hear me?
Yeah, we back.
Yeah, we hear you.
All right, we back in. We back in.
Q told me how to do it. He said, Ty, you got to pop out and pop back in.
Yeah, we all got to do that sometimes. So Fly, has anybody that's used your name that is in the rap game that's using your name? Have anybody reached out to you yet?
Nah.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really deal with a lot of them sis, but besides Jim, that's the only one that I do kind of like fuck with like that. If I did, and I ain't even been around him in a while, but that's the only, like, that's my guy. Anybody else is like, I just catch him in traffic.
Now, have you been popping out?
As far as what, going out?
Not going out like the clubs, but going out to, like, say for instance, if it's the magic show, or if it's the fashion week, or
that's
have you been popping out? Okay.
I've been popping out, but lately I haven't, because I've been working, because I'm shooting a series, and I'm pitching for these networks. So I've been more into that behind the scenes and just doing what I gotta do and doing my music. I got a single that's out, so I ain't really been popping up stuff. But Fashion Week is about to come up in February. I'm there.
Yeah, Fashion Week. I'm actually going to the magic show in Vegas, but I
went last year.
We have been talking about going.
You heard this?
Fashion Week, huh?
I went last year.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. And I went to Fashion Week last year too.
Right. So I only go to different things if it serves a purpose for me. Networking is always key for me. But I do think that your documentary and everything else that you have going on is going to flourish just because of your energy. Just because of your energy, you're going to go somewhere with it. Just keep your ass out of trouble.
Out of trouble. But yo, sis, look, my whole thing is now, right? This thing that you gotta do it yourself.
You got to do it yourself. Ain't nobody going to hand it to you. And it ain't easy. When you think you fall, but it is a consistency game. He froze.
It reaches real far. Like right now, right. I think I'm about to shake the game up. Since the series that I'm about to drop on them, if they like Power and they like all the Wire, they're going to love the Sabu Stanley story.
Okay.
You know what I mean? My partner's out of, she's from the Bay. Her name's Denise.
Remember, I met her.
She's a brilliant writer. She's like the new Tyler Perry.
Yeah. But remember, I met her.
Oh, that's a fact.
Yeah, I met her. You guys
that's
called
a fact.
me. Yeah.
That's
I like
a fact,
her.
sis.
Yeah, I like her.
So that's what we've been doing. We've been working on that because we got our first pitch at the end of January. So, we've been working on that for months.
So let me ask you this. Have you guys, because I know South by Southwest is coming to
Stars?
Austin, Texas, is where all the filming industry and everything is there. That is really a place y'all should really be and pitch.
And when that's coming up?
February. I think it's March. Beginning of March.
I think it's in May.
South by Southwest.
It's in May?
Nah, end of March. End of March into April.
I gotta go to stuff like that because this is my first time. So look, I'm trying to apply what I was doing. I felt like I was running a Fortune 500 as far as you could do the same thing. I'm gonna do it. I'm just flipping the product. So this time, I'm waiting for this product to get finished right now with the director. He just had me. I had to do a voiceover. Once I get that fully packaged, I'm going to all the places you use his name. I gotta sell this product. I'm gonna sell it.
So tell the people about Fashion Week.
And those are it's lineup. I'm talking about dates. I don't want dates.
Fashion Week coming up February?
March. So South by Southwest is March 12th to the 18th.
March?
Yeah, March. I know that they did away with the film. I mean, with the music part. Mm-hmm. They're trying to do away with it. They haven't fully done away with it because, depending on who it is, that's when a lot of stuff happens. But the filming part is excellent for what you're trying to do.
Definitely.
And you got anybody that's in the filming industry from anywhere is there.
So what is that? It's an independent film festival?
Independent film festival. It's large film. I mean, it's everything.
Everything. Yeah, I gotta go to that too.
Mm-hmm.
See, I didn't even know about that one because, like I said, this is gonna be new to me. I'm gonna start looking more into stuff because I wasn't doing film until me and my partner got together. So now it's like I said, when this product is finished, I'm gonna drop it, I'm gonna pitch it, and if they play, I know I don't want to shoot it myself because we could do it that way today. You see a lot of people, you could go straight to YouTube to the consumer, but we're
Have
gonna
you
try to
done a
push it.
pilot already?
That's what I'm finishing right now as we speak.
Okay.
I finished
because you can submit the pilot. I'll send you the information, and they'll show the pilot.
What, at the place that you're talking about in March?
It's a big film festival. That's what it is, a film festival.
Oh yeah, I definitely got to get that information.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'll be ready by March. Because like I said, it'd be ready. Right now, before I took the interview with y'all at 12, the director called me. He wanted me to send him over the voiceovers. That's the last thing he got to do, put the voiceovers that I did for it. And then we ready. We ready to roll. I'm ready. I think I'm going to shake the internet up to it too. It's 4 minutes and change, sis. It's different.
Okay.
It's different. But so I'm just working, man. And that's all I'm doing is working. I tell you, I'm about to go to red carpet. So I got to be prepared, sis.
Gotta be prepared.
I gotta be prepared for the Met Gala.
Yo, Ty, tell him about
the Met's big.
Tell him about Fashion Week, man, that you went to last year, the last Fashion Week.
Oh, that's a big. Yo, check it. Last year Fashion Week. So one of my cameramen, my man Preem, shout out Supreme. That's my man. That's the one who he backed me with everything right now. I need to shoot something. He's pulling up. And that's what he do. He get all the passes. He go to those Fashion Week behind the scenes. He's like a paparazzi. I say sort of, but he from the hood, Atlanta. He do big. He the one that did the documentary for me. His platform is called This My Hood. And so he called me last year. He like, yo, Ty, we gotta go to Fashion Week. These are the things you gotta be into. You gotta go. So I said, let's go. We went, pulled out the truck. We pulled right up there, and then we just was like we got it. He was getting us in every event. Or I met the dude Trinidad James. We was cool. We was took pictures. We chopped it up, and I shot a video up there. I said, "Fuck it, let's just shoot a video," and I just went. It was a good look too because, like you say, relationships, everything. So when you come as them, they just thought I was a star already, sis. You couldn't tell them. Look, I got a cameraman with me. They see I jump out the shit they jumping out of. The chauffeurs. They all they rent the Ubers, the Cadillac trucks. I got mine. This shit is on. Yeah. So they looking, I'm looking the part, and I'm not speaking to them. They just looking at me because I know people. People say, "Oh, Ty, let me take your picture." These are regular people that I just know. So after a while, my man, he got the pass. We go right in there, and like I said, with them type of rooms you be in, it's like easier to conversate, it's easier to network because when you get in there, automatically they feel like who you. They start talking to me. Like I said, I met so many different bloggers that day. They're like, oh, because they interviewing models. They like, oh, and they just that's how that goes.
So all like. How many?
Yeah, it's definitely
weeks?
how that goes. It's just it's a who you know game.
Facts.
Really yeah,
definitely.
And being in those rooms definitely puts you in position.
Mm-hmm. It was a good conversation. I met Puff's son. Well, the one Puff raised, the one that's really they say it was Albie Shaw's son, Quincy. Man, Quincy met. Quincy happened to be right next to me. He was real humble, and and I'm a dude. I just came home last year, so I just was watching his show. It was called Stars. It was called Stars. It used to come on after Empire. It was like a spinoff.
Oh yeah, Love Star.
And he was in it. Remember?
Yeah.
He was in the wheelchair. When I'm there with him, he just like, yo, what's up, man? Because I'm with Trinidad James. Me and Trinidad James just meet. He was a good dude, even though he's not as big as he was. But them dudes, they could be acting. He was real. I like the homie. He was like, yo, what's up, man? We started kicking it. So when I kick it with him, do Quincy, and we all just start vibing. And I told him, I said, yo, bro, I just watched you up north, man. You was good in that. He was like, yo, what? He's like, yo, I didn't even know he had some little mic on when he was going live. He's like, yo, you hear this? I got people that word. So we kicked it. It was definitely a good look though. It was definitely a good vibe, good connection. I stood there all night, and then we went to Brooklyn Chop House after that night.
So what other social medias that are you on? Are you on TikTok? Are you on Instagram, Facebook? Have you started a YouTube channel? I mean, what do you got going on with your social media?
Look, you know why I'm laughing? Look, I just started TikTok yesterday. Me and my partner talk about it. She like, oh, yo, you got to get a TikTok too. So we called. I said, yo, make them. I didn't have TikTok, but I got Instagram, and I got Facebook, and I got YouTube. I got all three of those.
Okay, gotcha.
But the TikTok I just got yesterday, and it's crazy because you gotta have TikTok. I'm saying you gotta have that. I thought I was always thinking that's for kids. No. TikTok is big.
TikTok is the new A&R.
I heard.
TikTok is the new A&R for music, films, anybody that's really it's easy to get numbers, it's easy for people to watch you overseas. It's just a whole different platform that's that kind of celebrates you in a way.
I'm hearing. So let me ask you something. So what's the difference between them and IG or Facebook?
IG is just TikTok really don't have no. Okay, so with IG, right? IG is kind of stern. This is what you can do on IG. This is what you TikTok. You can do everything. You can sell products. You can do anything on TikTok, right? IG is just mainly like for little clips. 10-second clips or 5-second clips.
Mm-hmm.
Facebook is similar to TikTok to me because you got your Facebook store. I don't know. I'm a fan of TikTok. That's just it. I'm a fan of TikTok. I see what TikTok does. TikTok allows you to just be yourself.
I heard.
Do what you want to do
I'll be posting on there
and
today.
people gonna come.
Mm-hmm. But
the
difference is
like that because it's all the power is in the sharing.
But the difference is the algorithm. IG has a more wider span of a frequency of the algorithm. So you don't know when it is, but you have to, that's why they encourage you to post so frequently on there. Facebook and IG both share similar algorithms, whereas TikTok, their algorithm is like a mini heartbeat. So you could put something out and 2 seconds later, it'll go viral, depending.
I keep hearing that. That's why I'm going to try them because I mean, it's crazy you say that because that's what I keep saying. They like, yo, Tom, man, you got to put your videos and stuff that you're doing. You got to put it on TikTok too, bro. They say you go viral. Everybody keeps saying like you have the possibility of going viral faster on there.
Yeah, it's like a little mini heartbeat.
So
if you hit it just right, you know what I'm saying? If you hit it just right, it'll put you out there. But you have to be able to put it up there. And it's so easy to do. When it comes down to Facebook, what I found that worked the most was posting on LinkedIn because a lot of your followers follow you over there, which is easier to build. That's like a more business platform. So learning how to interconnect them all, you know what I'm saying, kind of puts you on like a little wavelength. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how many people that you gather, you can stay up there and increase.
Got you. Yes, I have content going up there today. I'm putting my video out there. I got a single out that streamed. I got over 100,000 streams on this. So, that's how you can tell this game is kind of crazy. Like, I got a single that's out, got over 100,000 streams. New York ain't spent me on the radio yet. How the fuck I ain't got to spend on New York? Because you know why? I don't have the numbers on the social media shit, but I know what that stream, I know what Apple and all that shit said. So I know I got an audience out there. I gotta market myself more. That's the marketing is everything.
Yeah. It's getting out in front of more people. Like the tools are there to be able to use. A lot of people just don't know that they're there. Like I love your approach. And I have a question for you, right? Because you said something in the beginning, coming from the background that you've come from, right? Being in the gangs, etc. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like, what was the thing that changed your mindset to help you get on the path that you was on when you got out?
Getting 16 years. When the judge gave me that, remind you, I'm a dude at that time. I'm feeling untouchable. I'm getting money. Where I thought I was bigger than blue and white because I'm not at that stage where, I'm not hand to hand in it. But I realized they got charges for niggas like us. You think you, so but I didn't even get locked up. This how I knew I grew too, because I didn't get locked up for what I do. So you're thinking nigga go to jail and come back home and be like, yeah, they ain't locked me up for that because I got locked up for some whole police shot me shit, and I just felt like, that's not what I do. I just was wrong place, wrong time, police shoot me. I ain't got a lot of, and I didn't have no shootout with them, but that's how they made it seem because they shot me. That was they had to cover that shit up. You know what I mean? So I say that to say I went to trial with these crackers because I had a couple dollars. I'm saying I bailed out. I'm fortunate because most dudes ain't bailing out for no 200,000, 100-something thousand. Even if you look like a nigga getting money, when they get in a situation, you'll be like, damn, I thought they had money. You be seeing motherfuckers laying up. It just looked good.
Mm-hmm.
I had that money. I bails out, and I felt like it was a blessing, but it also was a curse because I felt more confident. But I'm playing with these people because I never been. I just knew I didn't do what they were saying, so I said I'm going to trial. So when I blew, and that lady told me 16 years, that shit was like, it didn't really hit me then. But as it was a process because you got to wait a couple weeks before you go up north. So when I'm blue and 30 days later I'm in Sing Sing, remind you, I was on the street. So it's different if you're already laying up fighting the case, you're kind of conditioned. I belt out. So when they took me 30 days, I'm in Sing Sing. I'm with a nigga that been down since 20 years. So my mind got adjusted to that. And I had a flatbed, so I knew exactly when I come home. So can you imagine in 2008, they say 2023, they just throw me in a place where I'm with niggas that already been betting. My neighbor got an 87 number. I'm fresh from the street. I got drama going on in here. I got a chain. I'm vulnerable. I was stressed. So that made me, I was in my cell. I'm like, damn, I'm 30 years old. I go home 40 son. That's when I knew. I said, yo, I got it. From right then, not down the line. I'm talking about when I blew, in my mind it already was saying I got to make a change. Period. That's what it was. That time.
That was a good question, Tony.
Yeah, I got another one because the work that I do in grief, right, and also I'm curious about mental health, things like that. Especially, I know what it took for a lot of us that's on the show. You know what I'm saying? When we got out, the mental mentality that we had to change to keep from tripping up back going into prison, right? You know what I'm saying? And it was, and as a matter of fact, I was talking with Quay about this. Certain things that we listened to when we got out, right? You know what I'm saying? It's being sick and tired of being sick and tired. I need something different. So we changed up what we listened to and began to change everything inside of us, you know what I'm saying, in order to walk in a more positive way, you know what I'm saying, on the outside of us, right? Because people look at what we do when we get out. You know what I'm saying? That's what they always say. Hey, you know what I'm saying? And once you go in, more than likely you coming right back. Right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that, you know what I'm saying? They're consistent with that. And you talked about the 90s and stuff like that. Back then, man, they was handing out time like people was gambling. You know what I'm saying? People was applying for time, man. So now my question to you, man, how did you work on your mental health?
That's a good question.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know for a lot of us, man, it's hard to switch that off, right? It's hard to get out of the mentality of, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is type thing, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, I still have it, but I'm more picky about who I give it to.
I think it's all on the person. I think because you saying like everybody's time is different because you might have somebody. I'm just feeling like, right? I think a lot. It's bad that I say people. I don't think people should experience jail, but yo, a person could get locked up one time and that could change your life. I'm talking about a person could experience. Oh, my uncle. I'm talking about when you realize they take your freedom, you're gonna appreciate. You're gonna look at life different. But it might be some people that it might take some people go 5 times. But I'm saying, I'm telling you, the answer to everything. My mental check when I realized when I got locked up and got 6 years, my mental was just realizing that, yo, bro, I took my freedom for granted. So automatically, I think about stuff like this. It's not institutionalized. I be like this right now, right? I'll be in the street. I can look at the time, and it's called appreciation because I keep it that close. Like, damn, bro, I might be complaining about something, and I'll be like, damn, you know what I've been doing right now? I've been locked in my cell, screaming on the gate, talking about, yo, y'all let B back out. Like, I'm just really, bro, I be happy about life, period. Nothing gets me upset no more.
Yeah.
That shit that I just went through, and remind you, they took me at 30 years old, so that shit hurted more because I'm at my prime. I got the Bentley GT Speed. I got timeshare and the Bugatti. I'm doing shit. That shit, what? That they took all that, and now I'm with a nigga. Well, now it's like I might be with a nigga. He get 35 pounds every month. He got a wife. She bring him a couple packages. He think he's Sabu Stanley because it's no levels to that shit. Like right now, Puff, nigga can't tell me nothing about that nigga. I'm talking about from that shit he's going through right now, and I'm a nigga from the street. Nigga, that nigga's yo, bro, that nigga ain't child. Niggas don't realize what he just did. He just went to trial with the government. I don't get into all nigga, that shit that man just did, he put his whole life on line. Them crackers was trying to blow his head off. Right now, Puffy's with somebody in prison, and I'm not getting off topic because I'm looking at life, bro. Puffy right now, at that age, he's in there. He's with somebody that just said, like I said, he's no bigger than him. They get packages. It ain't so much you can spend. He's seeing at that level like his life to be taken. So I'm saying that shit gonna change him in a way that niggas be thinking he gonna make a comeback, bro. He's gonna be a mental beast, bro. That shit changes you. That shit is a blessing in disguise if you let it. And I felt like that's the best thing that happened to me going to prison.
Yeah.
That
I said the same thing.
bro. I'm so mentally rich. The shit I feel like Tupac. The shit that
You know what's crazy though, Ty? People be forgetting.
This before I went to jail, I'd have been rich. This is a fact.
That's people be forgetting. People be forgetting that Puff was a G before this, man. Way before this.
And I ain't want to get off topic with that. I say that to say that about homie because look, I'm a street nigga, bro. It ain't even looked at like for corporate people, nigga. That nigga Puff. I'm not talking about the tape and all that. I got woman. That's a whole. I see what these crackers tried to do to that nigga, bro. I'm not. It ain't no because I'm from New York, Puff. I'm talking about, bro. They took that dude to trial just how he did Irvin. And they trying to. This is bigger than. And people just be. And I watch that trial every day, following a dude from New Jersey. Shout out to Podcast with Soul. I was a dude like him. I'm thinking, you know, I believe everything I always said that I watch on NBC. And bro, that man just went to trial, bro. They tried to blow his head off, but he just risked it. That was no guarantee right now. That right now, bro. So I'm saying, like, bro, that prison shit changed people. It can fuck you up mentally, but if you let it, like, I just feel like I'm strong. All that shit did was help me, and I said, damn, they put me somewhere. I had my own light switch. I ain't never experienced that. When I went in before, I was 17, so it was fun. Just now, I was grown. I told myself, I can't come back here. Never. Right now,
said no light switch. Where you was at? 5 Points?
I was in 5 Point. I never went to 5 Point. I was in Attica. I was in Comstock. I went to Sing Sing. They sent me to Clinton. I was in a box. I did a whole all over. You know.
Yeah, you ain't got no light switch in Attica. I was in Attica and Wyoming.
Yo, bro, that shit is nasty work, bro. Right now, it's like I would never. I've seen things that I done got into since I've been home. I'm like, damn, the old time, I'm not willing to take the same risk. Because the first time I think about, that visit M to Z, I'm not doing that no more. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Oh,
it's not
speak on that. Speak on that. You see that point right there? Throw that back up there, Tony.
Yeah, I got you.
I just see something.
Yo, Ty.
That's why I was laughing.
What's that, Brody?
Shout out Uncle Beats, man. Uncle Beats, he from Chicago, man. He said, he said them Brooklyn Bloods.
It is interesting.
Hold on.
Because when we talk about,
he said, them Brooklyn Bloods been holding Puff down
Tony,
because he went to war and didn't rap.
So
he said his family is in there with him.
Can you hear us?
Yo, bro.
Yeah, hold on, Sheik. Hold on. I don't know if you can hear everybody. Okay.
Yeah, you
heard,
Ty?
What he said?
He said the Brooklyn Bloods is holding Puff down because he went to war and he ain't rap.
Bro,
Uncle B said his family is up in there with him.
Yo, bro, I'm trying to tell you that shit that man just did. I just look at him in a different light. I'm not even getting into all the politics. I'm watching him as a man push all his chips on the table against the government, United States. That's the feds. They conviction rate is what we always hear, but it's mostly we don't hear the side of that because most people cop out because you don't play with them. Same thing with me. If I had got caught up in one of those situations, that's the same thing I don't even think I'd have did. I'm being honest. I'd have paid my lawyer to get what the average nigga can't get. Yo, would you could get me 10 flatters? I wouldn't even thought because I'd have thought Puff nigga, that shit is different. So I know that nigga the king of New York. I don't know. Niggas, they might try to blackball me because I'm that nigga Puff, get out. I'll put that bad boy chain on quick and I'll bring us back. Because they acting funny. His morals is different. Right now, I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now. They can't tell, and I'm stamping them. Nigga. I'm official. Them niggas
now
can't
look,
tell me nothing in the industry.
now God is my witness, right?
Hold on. Look. That nigga's in the feds right now in the yard with niggas like me with the hat on.
Yo, listen, bro. As true as I'm alive, I'm gonna bring you back right quick, right?
That nigga could have
bring you back.
Yo,
hold on. Watch this. This is gonna bring you back, right? There was a situation with Puff where they had a big party. This is way back, Uptown Records. They had a big party, college party. This is way back when Puff was throwing them college parties. Mary J, all them, the whole Uptown roster. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyhow, they ended up having a stampede, if you remember. People died, brother. You get what I'm saying? Listen, Puff was on a chopping block for bodies. Now, people forget Puff father was a gangster. Puff was on trial for some bodies, bro.
All them people sued them at that shit.
Now, let alone that, every artist has always said, people just ain't listen to him because Puff was truly the king of New York.
Yeah.
Everybody always spoke on the violent past of that man. You get me? Now, it's one thing for somebody to hold power, right? And don't get the consequences. But then once you get the consequences, it's like somebody learning to fight and then they get hit for real. Bow.
Yo, bro, they told that
nigga different beast after that.
Yo, they told that nigga take this 30 fly in the chin and go ahead, man.
Yeah, different beast, man. So when Puff come home,
niggas suit up.
Bro, when Puff come home, what people got to remember is this: he still know all the secrets. He still got all the plugs. Everything that he had, he still got.
Yo, bro,
and he still got some bread.
Yo, bro,
real bread.
Look, I was following this on a personal side just because I'm a nigga with just some integrity and morals. This nigga was an icon. I just want to, another one they did, Cosby and all that. So this one I happen to be home for. I said, let me watch it. I mean, I want to see. I've been here. I'm thinking this trial gonna be. I want to hear all the shit I've been hearing, all the, the behind the scene parties that all the shit we've been hearing, bro. None of that shit happened. I followed the trial through a nigga from Jersey, man. He was the only one that wasn't biased, and I said, I'm not listening to NBC. I'm watching a nigga from Jersey named the Podcaster. So he's going in the courtroom every day. He's coming out giving it to you that you was never gonna hear it like this if you be watching CNN and all this. So I'm a nigga that removed myself and I'm just watching because I'm a gangster. I'm not blinded by. I see the elevator tape. Y'all not gonna drain me with that and blind me. All right, that's domestic violence. That have nothing to do with y'all trying to slay this nigga for. And Rico, that's some. So that's what I started being more in tune because.
Yo, that's the only time you ever. Hold up, though. Have you ever seen somebody on Rico by themselves like this?
Yo,
where my Cody's at?
I'm watching it because I'm feeling like this could be me. Like I'm about to get a bunch of. I know.
Yo, bro, hold on, fam. Hold on. We already got a crazy president, but check this, bro. The man was on trial. Rico. That's an abbreviation for a whole bunch of things. Racketeer, influence, corrupt organization.
Yo, bro, he would have been
in there like this.
He would have been fucked up. That top count. That top count.
Look though, bro. I don't care what count. You ain't never go to jail with Mad Cody's and ain't nobody there. He had Ghost Cody's. Look.
None. That nigga didn't want to talk. No Cody's.
He had Ghost Cody's. They say he on the Rico with who? Rico and them.
By itself.
Yeah, Rico and them. Where they at? They coming.
But and it made me really watch that shit because you gotta be careful out here, man. You get to when you get in these certain brackets, they feel like you're getting too big. They do the shit you. Puff just did it. Yo, bro, he only did it because he gambled. He like, I got some money. Most people, the feds, if you watch them, before you go to trial, they crippled you with your money. So you didn't need to have the resources like him. See, this situation with Puff was different. Even this retired district attorney said that. She said, yo, the government never really won that. She said, if you do your research with everybody from the mob, the first time when Gotti went at them, he had his money. The second time, but when they cripple you, Puff, that wasn't the case. So Puff took a shot. That nigga had 10 lawyers, man.
Hey,
bro, I watched the trial and they was, and look, you didn't hear this. They going in it. Bro, they was putting in work. I watched it. If you didn't really watch it, I looked at that nigga in a different light. The lawyers, they brought out the truth. They was bringing out facts. They was purging themselves. Yo, that's why. So right now, I'm still following this case. Look, right now, they ain't never had a nigga that had that charge. They got 5 years, bro. This is facts.
You ain't lying.
It's overlooked, and I can't go for that.
Yo, so Tony, saying, you got a big screen me because I got a commercial coming in right quick. I got a commercial coming in fast. Watch this. Hey, yo, before you do that, Fly Tie, check this out, man. For a Connect Work commercial, to everybody that tuned for a Connect Work commercial, it costs $1.17.
Talk to
you understand? $1.17. You get me? Tony, big screen me right quick.
That's my boy.
Salute to Sean G in the podcast with soul. If your mama got a problem, she ain't soaked her feet in no good old bath waters. If your mama a good spades partner, if your mama really don't like you and close her door all the time, she need to tune in to Sean G in the podcast with soul. Guess what? We got a roller skating party coming up, and it is also wheelchair accessible. Paramedics outside. I'm gonna pass this on to We got our brother Lamont that came here straight from the original Sanford and Son show. Tony, can you go on and tell them about the Sean G podcast with Soul? And tell them if your mama lonely, she need to tune in.
Yo, it's crazy. Yo, how you know about the podcast with Soul too already?
Nah, man. Shout out Uncle Beats. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah,
just
he
threw
just
it
put
in
it
there.
up there.
He just threw
Yeah.
it, man. If you put it in there, you're
homie.
I'm gonna give him a shout out, man. Know what I'm saying?
Yo, look.
Yeah.
He made me look. Yo, he made me look at look. He made me look at the media just different. Like he made me look at like nigga, the news put what they wanted to see. And this happened to happen just with a particular case of a black man called Puff Daddy. He went, and I watched this dude Sean go there. I don't think a lot of people wasn't watching him. He's not a big network. He's by himself.
Yo, watch this now. I can show Sean right now how to elevate that because I just gave him the promo, man. The next time, hold on, watch this. But look though, the next time Sean G do a show, what he need to do is get the glow in the dark LED foot basin.
That's what he needs to do.
So they could see the water nice and hot bubbling. And then he throw his hoofs in there ahead of time slowly. Bloop. Bloop. With the LED clear see-through foot basin.
My boy.
For no reason. And then just going with the podcast. That's it. Going with nothing to do with it. Just no reason. Show the slow motion. Bloop. Bloop. Everybody like me, I'd be like, hold on. He got the LED foot basin and it's hot. I need one. Picked what? He soaked his feet with the glow in the dark lights on it.
Yo, where she got?
Yo, look.
Yeah,
she
don't know.
He said, I don't know.
She can't go what she wants, man.
I'm like, what? All the time, I'm like, oh, shit, they there.
Man, she got the keys. No, she had to make a run.
Pull back up.
She had to make a run. She where you at? Hey, she where you at?
Crazy.
Oh man, look at that. That's KZ Grease.
Okay. Oh, his shit had went out too.
Yeah. Nah. Hey, I heard what's 101 Entertainment?
That's my cousin. That's the label. That's my cousin Black out of Brooklyn and Marcy. That's his old entertainment label. That's yeah, we've been moving for years, but that's his shit. It's a record company. And that's my building. That was one of our buildings we had in Marcy. That's what he named it after. That's his shit. He got a lot of shit under there. He's doing a bunch of shit. He got a lot of projects coming out too.
So yeah.
So I got a question for you, Fly. Hey man, because you out here doing some really positive things, man. You're making moves out here. You know what I'm saying? Especially you mentioned something earlier about the youth. Now I always had you know what I'm saying. One of the things that I wanted to ask you about was that when you got out, was it hard for people to see past your reputation and see what you was doing?
Facts. Right now, it's still like that. Right now.
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying. When you got a reputation, people often put you up on that pedestal and limit you to that reputation that you have, right? And so when you're trying to be out here with the kids, you know what I'm saying, they looking at you as being a gangster, not knowing that you'd have turned it around and put principles behind it and said, you know what, we don't have to do this no more. Let me show you something different. And I love that, man. You know what I'm saying?
That same thing you asked about, it works against me. I feel like with music, I'm like the real shit. So I feel like they don't take me serious. They're like, oh, that nigga, like, they like on some. I feel like they be on.
Hold on. Since he's saying that, man, I ain't taking it serious neither. I need to hear 16. I ain't taking it serious neither.
Look. I feel like they say like, you know, he's known for that. He's doing it, but it's like I feel like they still. Cause my cousin really told me that, like, yo, I guess, like, yo, bro, you can't be in a club. And you might see DJ Self, you know, say DJ Self might be like, yo, Fly time the building, and just use an example. Say he walked past, my cousin like, yo, you gotta let them know you do music now, cause they know you for that. They ain't thinking, even though you might be on the gram, you gotta be more, nigga, you doing music, you gotta let them know you doing music now. So like you said, cause I guess I get caught up in the persona too, cause sometimes I might be somewhere where, say I'm teaching the network and I'm telling even S, I'm like, yo, you gotta be placed in network. But I might be somewhere and I'm around these rapper dudes where I can't look at it like that. You're supposed to be letting them know you rap. They put no pride.
Now, as you just said, passing them, I won't say nothing. As you just said, passing them the music, right? Have you ever had that situation like Hustle and Flow when you handed them the music And then afterwards, you was like, now tell me that tape fell out your pocket, man. Tell me that tape fell out your pocket, man.
Yo, look, you know
you ever had somebody? Yeah, I'm saying, since you've been home, no, I'm gonna ask you one raw question right quick, because we got some raw questions we normally ask. So I gotta spark it off with something different.
I'm gonna keep
with
it
all
up
of now. I'm talking about hold on, brother. I'm talking about put your smile on and everything, because I'm talking about cracking 37 cell on this one. Have you had all the pizzazz together? I'm talking about pull up, hopping out in slow motion, everything, gear, confidence, everything, check. And then you vibe with somebody and they flat out shit on you, like, excuse me?
Nah, but
never heard of you.
He said, nah. He said,
I never. Nah, you know what? Yo, I never did that. I never jumped out of nobody. I never. Only one time I seen DJ Self, right? So we was going to our V's together. He happened been going to his truck. I was going to my V, and it was. I forgot. I think it was I forgot who birthday party was. It was a
shout out to old school slang, man. That's New York, man. V means vehicle to the Midwest and the South and the West Coast.
And I was kicking it to him. I was just like, yo, that was my first time because my cousin Black knew him. So my cousin Black, the same when I told you that he was like, yo, you got to stop doing this. So when we see Self one night, my cousin tell me, so I pressed Self right there. Yo, Fly, what up? He speaks. Self was a good dude. So now I think about my cousin.
Hold on. Did you just say shout out Self? Yo, it's Fly. He speaks?
Huh?
Did you just say, yo, shout out Self? Yo, it's Fly Ty. He speaks.
Yeah, I said shout out. Yo, what'd you say?
You spoke on yourself in third party, like, no, yo, shout out, it's Fly Ty. He speaks.
No, I'm talking about DJ Self.
I know, but I'm saying when you just spoke on it, did you say like, yo, I said to him, yo, shout out, what up, Self? Yo, this Fly Ty. He speaks.
No.
That's what I thought you just said. Like, yo.
No, I was saying it like I talk fast. Look, what I was saying that when I press him, I said, son speaks like, cause he's somebody he's not. He don't act Hollywood like, oh, no. Son speaks. So this particular time when I seen him, remind you, cause my cousin was already putting in my ear, yo, bro, when we see them, they shout you out in the car, cause don't get it.
Yeah.
When I came home, it was love. They shout. So my cousin like, yo, bro, when you see him, you gotta let him know you rap now. You know what I mean? So this particular time, we're in the club, he happened to be with us. Like he come through because he show love. So when he speak, I tell him it'll Self him, blah, blah, blah. And he like, word Fly. He's like, yo, you got something now? What's your favorite? What's one of your best shits you got? So I happen to just came from the studio like that week. So, and me, honestly, all my shit is hot. So nobody never asked me that. They said, I told him that was a good question. And nigga, I ain't never thinking of asking what's your best shit. All my shit is the best shit. Cause I'm talking better than these niggas. So I tells him though, I don't tell him that, but in my mind, he like, damn, what's my best shot? I go on my phone. I don't know how to use these phones. I deal with my cousin. So give him that shit we just did. I give it to him. We leave, you know, we took, yo, Fly, no, basically, like, I guess I'm gonna listen to it. So I don't take that as the shit, but I never heard from him again. Did I see him again since? Nope, I didn't see him because I be moving. I'm in different waves. But I know I didn't hear it. I ain't say he supposed to play it, but you know what I mean? I DM'd him on Instagram, putting pride to sound like, cause I feel like a sucker. Like I'm DMing this nigga, like, but he didn't get back to me. I still chalk it up as in, you know, son got like 1 million something followers, you know, son on 105.1. But that's the closest thing I felt to shade.
But in the thought bubble, it's like, all right, next time I see you, along with the dap, I might just have to, you know what I'm saying, punch you in your throat. But that's gonna be on the last, just in case. Because I really want to ask you if you listen to it, but I don't want to ask you because I know I gave it to you. So when I see you, automatically, if you could, now hold on, let me ask, I'm just joking and shit, but Joe, let me ask something seriously though. Let me ask something really seriously. Bro, have you felt the effects of
what?
It's one thing to have street credibility.
Mm-hmm.
Have you felt the effects of how people that have become digitized, do you feel they fear you now? Do you feel that they be so weird? Like that kind of corny situation, you know, before the internet would never have occurred because people automatically calculate, I may see this man again. Ain't no digitized nothing. Ain't no false sense of security. Ain't no none of that. If his name is big enough to when he come in the club, people saying, ew, listen here, that's not one to play with. But on the internet, you know, it's a totally different world.
Look, I ain't even crazy. You shot Mac. I don't go through that. Nigga better not. I ain't go through. Yo, bro, I'm so glad because I see it. So, you know, Nigga, I ain't go through that yet. Nigga ain't, cause I ain't gonna play. I'm not even entertaining that. I'm not gonna beef with the internet. I don't like it. I watch it now. I watch all them shit. I'm like, damn, how niggas from all over go through shit. I'm not doing that. So even with the self situation, I don't even feel like when I see him again, I see my mom, my pride. I'm like, that's it. I ain't, cause I, like you said, though, one part you said, I know I gave it to him. I know I gave it to him. So I won't see him again and be like, yo, Self, what up? Mind you, this was like a year ago. So if I see Self right now, I'm just gonna probably speak, yo, what up, bro? I'm not doing it. I'm gonna show through my momentum and it'll be love.
Yo, watch this though. Now let me
great
tell you something that may sound totally crazy. Let me tell you something. No. Watch this. Let me tell you something that sounds totally crazy. Believe it or not, I was feeling 1,000,000% like how you feel. But guess what? That's not the proper thing to do when you see Self again, because you got a movement you doing. You know what I'm saying? So that leads me to another question. But before I had that question, guess what? The next time you see Self, you're gonna have to hit it like it was on repeat, like the internet. You're gonna have to say, guess what? Hey, yo, what up, Self? Bounce. Now, hold on. Did you listen to that joint? If not, you know what? Something rang my head. You said something that been never asked of me before. What was my best joint? All my joints was the best joint. I got another one for you, boy.
I'm just verbatim like that. I can tell you everything that happened that day, but I'm telling you what I ain't gonna do. Even though I'm listening to you, right? That shit was a year ago, so I won't even consider that conversation like on some, yo, what happened to?
Yeah.
But I think I might do see it. If I did see him again, like I might bump into him, so I'll be like, yo, Self, what up? And I just continue music again, like, yo, bro, I won't go back to that. Cause like I said, Son's a good, I already get the energy. He's a good dude. I chalk it as in these niggas is moving. He get 100 shits like that. See, I look at the positive. I don't think it was, but you asked me, did I ever feel slighted, jumped out on nigga? No. That was the closest thing I felt to me pressing one of these DJs, like, yo, bro. And like I said, that was a conversation, me and him. I didn't have to go through 10 people yourself. Nah, he was in my
I had asked you that because
I won't never now.
I've been doing this music so long, right? I think
this
that
my city,
really.
So I gotta get on there. I'm just saying, look, I'm from New York. Them niggas got it. 105, 97. I gotta get relations with these guys.
Check it though, right? Back in the days, you know what I mean. Without the internet, you felt the energy. And I think it built every artist when you got rejected, because most people were stars or whatever. So I'm taking it back to, like I said, I had a question, but I'm taking it back to the essence of handing somebody some material. You know what I mean? Trying to get that artist's attention, but paying homage first. Oh, that's LL coming through. People used to appreciate stars. People knew their position. People didn't say just because that's LL, I got my own tape over here, so I'm DLL. That's how they doing it now. His name is I Need Love. Man, I got the new single called I Don't Need Love. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Like, so anyhow, I got a question though. Other than that,
the internet changed the game, man. It gave everybody a voice. It's different, man.
Do you think
an amenity
having material, right? Getting done with your material, right? Do you think the essence of, and this helps promoting behind yourself and investing in yourself, but do you think the outcome is stronger if let's say I would have meet you and I say, yo, Ty, I want you to hear my music, but I actually hand you a CD. I actually a CD. You know, they got CDs. But let's say I actually hand you a CD, or I actually hand you, a little business card with my scan code on it.
Gotcha.
My QR code. But I hand you something tangible. You know what I mean? Even if it's just a little flyer. It got your code on it to scan, but I hand it to you. Oh, okay. And I watch you, place that on your person and go on about your business. So even if later it comes down to me emptying my pockets and that's the fly tie joint that, you know what I'm saying? I have a better chance of getting a than nowadays, subscribe to me, check me out. Because guess what? Most of the time, if you sub to something, the attention span is different. Unless I play that video and I'm attracted right now and it draws me in, I probably won't. I probably won't even remember I subscribed to it.
I like this though. I'd rather if I pull up on you, you're a DJ. All right, you didn't play no Hot 97 and all that, but I would like you could let me. I respect find me on IG. I know you could have I feel like you could get the word back like on some. Nah, I ain't really like it. Or did you even listen to it? Just the not knowing is like with anything. The not knowing makes a person assume. You know what I'm saying? It makes a person. Good thing, like I said, it comes with me and you. So see, I'm mature now. I don't think like the 30-year-old Ty or the 26-year-old Ty. I'm confident with me. Like I said, you led me to a question like, damn it, I never jumped out of the DJ. Oh shit, I know DJ Sub. I had a conversation with him. I gave him my shit. I never heard from him again. He probably got caught up in his wave. He's moving. He just had a big birthday party. I posted went there. Big shit. Jim and him was there. It was a good look. Now look, if I was there, I would have been probably right back there with him. I would have seen him. Yo, that's what I'm saying. I gotta think. Would I have been like, yo, bro, because this was a year ago, or I just probably would have been on some, maybe letting him enjoy his birthday moment. You know what I'm trying to say? Who knows? But I feel like this, it just makes me want to go hard with my own momentum and make them hear about you on their own, where they gonna come to me.
Yeah.
And I'm not
That's
gonna
what
act
it's
funny.
about.
I'm gonna, I know that's somewhere laugh about in the radio. Like, damn, so I gave you my shit a year ago, boy. But I'm here now. What's up, Tri-State? You know, I'm with that. I don't care. I mean, it ain't nothing I'm harboring.
It's
I know
crazy
I'm him
when
already. They know I'm him.
crazy. You know what's crazy? That when you give a person a spot where you hand them something and they don't see the position that you reaching for and you reach it, and when you there, they like, oh, then all of a sudden, it's like that gravy train, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's like,
train.
yo, oh shit, I passed up on the next Drake. If the nigga be that shit, that goes with anybody. That goes with, I got a pitch coming, me and my partner. Let's say I sit down with these people, say if it's Netflix or whoever it is, right? And they pass on it. That ain't gonna make me think my shit ain't it, because that's what it can happen to people. You'll go back and thinking, no, because they wait for you to do it yourself. It could be the same product that I showed them. They'll be like, nah, we passed on that series. And I put it out myself, and it dudes, let's say do numbers. They reach right to you. The same shit you set with them with, because they see you, they want you to do it yourself, and I respect it. They want you to do it yourself. It's a number game. They want to look. They want to see, oh God, this guy got 1.6 million views on this show. Then they reach out to you. They in your DMs. So, you know, this should be, it can make a person think. Same thing with music. You could give a nigga a song right now. That don't mean it ain't it if he don't play it or if he did. If he said it ain't it, they don't know what's it. They wait till you to pop and then they follow the wave.
Mr.
That's happening right now. Most niggas out of New York, they sound like most of the music that's out now, like not drill rap, just the way it don't sound like New York. Like it's no, I don't rap like that. I'm talking that you listen to me, you're gonna think of jazz, you're gonna think of like Nas, Jay-Z, that G's like that reality shit. That shit that you can relate to. I got the type of fans, man. That's it. I just left them in C16. They're gonna get me on the J page just because I just left them. That's the type of fans.
Yo, can we get a 16, brother?
Yeah, go on. Look, you go right now on Apple, any platform, and you download the song, and you gonna get it. That's a fact. Yo, look, you go to whatever you listen to your music at, Apple, Tidal, or
so I can't get a 16 from you right quick.
You type in Sabu Stanley, and you gonna get it.
Oh. Well, yo, huh?
And that's another thing. Look, I got a single that's out that's doing numbers right now. It's streaming crazy.
Well, yo, we got two crazy questions for you, man. Since we can't get no 16, I was trying to reel.
I'm answering anything.
I was trying to. All right, watch this one. I was trying to reel you in when I was bringing up the Fashion Week, and you ain't bite it. You know what I'm saying? So check it, right?
Let me hear this.
You know how Fashion Week, everybody be in close proximity, fresh and out. So name some of the top. That just out of nowhere, real quick. It's like 3 seconds. Name some of the top people that you was mingling around at that the Met Gala, Fashion Week.
When I went to the Met, last year?
Yeah.
You had that nigga. You had the chick. Not Nicole Richie. Her friend. Yeah, it was Nicole.
Paris Hilton.
Paris Hilton.
No. But it was. I thought I was saying Paris Hilton's friend. But I mean, it was Nicole Richie. That's Lionel Richie. She was there. Who else?
She looked like a fiend, or she gained some weight.
Huh?
Did she look like a fiend, or she had gained some weight?
Nah, she was mad skinny. I just know there's a lot of people else was there. It's crazy. I was seeing a lot of actors and models there because it'd be mostly for them. But the kid out of Boston pulled up. I think he signed the J to him. His name Mills, the rapping dude.
Oh yeah. Millie's.
Millie or Mills.
So check it, yo. How many times you been to them kind of? How many times you been to them kind of like the Met Gala and all that?
I never know. This was the Met Gala Fashion Week for it. I wasn't at the Met Gala. I'm going there. I'm gonna get there. But
all right. So the Fashion Week. How many times you been in those like spots with all these heavy people? You know what I mean? Close
that
proximity.
was my first time going. Last year was my first time going to that.
How long was it? How long? Like an hour, 2 hours?
Be like a week. No, it'd be like a week straight. It'd be like once it started, it'd be like what? I guess like because I think me and my man went up there like me and my man Preem went up there like the afternoon. That should be all night. Then you go to the after parties. It should be all night.
So check it then. That draws me to this question, man. Did you fart while you was up in there?
Huh?
You ain't fart while you was up in there?
Nah. You said that I fart?
Yeah. You ain't gas nothing?
Nah.
Don't drive by slow. I'm saying in the Fashion Week, you know, everybody fresh. Just a little mist cloud. You ain't nothing. Just nothing.
Oh shit! What other two? What the other ones? Are they jetted?
Nah, they here. They just put us
right here.
Yeah.
Oh no! I just
crazy
thought
question.
because I didn't see me. I'm like, damn, they should cut off too.
Nah.
So all right, then since you did you hear anybody else? Anybody in your entourage? Dirt bike did a, you know what I'm saying? Or did you walk
you know what's so
a
crazy?
cloud?
You know who I seen that shit?
Oh.
And look, opportunities is everything. Cause the nigga want to know if you're not into the industry to really know who's who. You got a lot of big people. They don't be in front of the cameras, but you got to know who they are. You got to know that they be with Oprah or be with. So check it. I see the nigga OG Warren, right? Now remind you, OG Warren, nigga, this whole right hand man. If he on the jet, he might him, OG Warren, Tata, the dude Emery. So my mind is no pride, but I was just I was like shocked, and he by himself. Look, he just blended in. This is a man. This dude. So it's crazy. I'm with the dude. I told you, my man Prem. He threw pictures, and we were his other man. When I'm like, yo, that's the dude, cause he's walking. Look, he's just blending in with traffic. He's going in, and they went down on him, and he's like, yo, chill, man. Can I just like? He was smiling. He's like, yo, I'm just trying to get to where I gotta go. And my man that do the picture, he like, yo, all right. But then my man told me like, damn, how you knew that was OG Warren? I said, bro, son just told me to look. He had a tracksuit on, but this nigga's a hitter in the game. You know what I'm saying? So I felt bad because that was an opportunity, bro. I supposed to walk up to that nigga and told him what I'm trying to do. Because niggas like him, honestly, I feel like not what my people was trying to do, because they was in the pictures, mind you, because my man, that's what he do, my man Preem. He's there for that note. And Duke was like, but this was business, man. I could be the next whatever. And I know he come from my cloth. Homie was in the streets. That whole man, that whole was talking about the music. Niggas in New York know what it is. He's legit now. But look, I was supposed to hit that man. Yo, bro, listen, my name Fly Time from Marcy. This is what I'm trying to do, bro. I ain't asking for no money.
Watch this. I tell stories, but I don't never tell no music industry. Let me tell you something. If you have access to him, this is just an outsider looking in on that. If you have access to him, that's one that I would say most definitely tap in. I'm gonna tell you why. While we was doing the Taliban on 45th, when you say blend in, that man is super humble and down to earth. Now, one thing would have always shown it, check it, right? He always had Cubans on that was like my thumb, bro. Regular gold Cubans thick as my thumb. Now I'm taking you back, Ty. Now watch this. While we was in front of Copeland's, you had the billiards upstairs. Bro used to be up there in the billiards. If you understand what the, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
so
wing you get me? Quiet up under everybody knows, invisible in plain sight. Always down to earth, bro.
So check it. I don't even them opportunities, bro. You know how hard it is to probably bump at him again like that by himself.
Straight up.
I know. You know what makes it so bad when I think about it? I know he would have gave me a conversation. And it's crazy because he
gave you an opportunity.
Yes, and I really believe.
Immediately.
I think if I'd have told that dude, yo, listen, because like I said, I'm not asking for much from nobody. You know, some of these dudes they looking for. No, I'm saying, let me meet some of them dudes that said, all right, let us see that they gonna put the machine behind me. Just do your part. I don't want no money. Let me earn the money. That's all I need. And I'm gonna go to the roof. That's what I really need. I need that big Jimmy Iovine, that Dr. Dre. Not saying them particular, but nigga, they give me that. I compete with anybody that's in the game right now. I just need the marketing, and I know I'm gonna go. Woof,
to that team.
All the way
through
the
team.
All the way through the sunroof.
Got that team together.
That's a fact. So that's what I've been doing now. Kalani Rose, BQTV. We our own production company. We just doing what we doing, man. Like I said, I'm in my last week of wrapping up this series for the pitch. It's a sizzle, it's a pilot. And then, like I said, I got a single out. I'm going back in the studio this week. I'm just working. I'm a killer, man. I already know. I'm just preparing for what I'm gonna do when I get this money. Like I'm gonna open up some boys and girls clubs. They don't have those no more. Like when I was young, before I actually crossed over to the streets, we loved some basketball. Yo, Biggie
Now
told
hold on,
me,
I gotta interject right quick
nigga, either
because
you sling a crack
what
rock or
some
you got
people
it with the
call
jump
walking.
shot. That's what Biggie
Look
said.
though, we don't be giving out
no more.
no. We don't give nobody no fault. We don't give nobody no no fake dreams over here. So I'm gonna word this correctly for you, brother. You know, to some people it's walking, to some people it's running. So as you said, when you get the bag, you already talking on another level because the bag you got, people wish they had, fam. Ain't nobody riding. And hold on, I gotta tell you this right quick. Next time you stun on us with the sunroof, you gotta put your timing together because if anybody when you rewind it back, it wasn't smooth. It was supposed to be fluid, like yo, sunroof bow, but you was like, it's brand new. I don't know where it's at. I got to let bow. Yeah, that sunroof. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you gotta get that more smooth. Next time when you hang up the live, close your eyes and do like this. I know the roof has. So next time you stunt, it's the fluid. It's fluid motion. It's fluid like motion. That was the lag trap. But now you it was caught on the it was caught on the.
In a minute, yo, look, Q. In a minute, I'm not even gonna be touching the steering wheel. I'm getting prepared to be driving in the back of my shit, and I got the driver. And we going. I don't.
Okay. All right. I was hoping you said that. You said got the driver. I'm not. I don't think I'm ever gonna get to the point where I'm in the whip with nobody driving.
I don't want to drive. I was always like that. I like that. Like I was always that type. I might have my machine or something. One of my guys might drive. I like getting it back. I was always like that. That's how I like it. I'm getting prepared for that shit. I ain't touching no more steering wheels. In a minute, when this check clear the way I'm about to get it, I'm gonna be on the interview. They're gonna be like, well, last time you drive.
All right, since you said backseat, those shoes on or off? Fluffy rugs?
Oh, fluffy rugs back there.
Fluffy rugs?
Working on my project. Look, working on my new project that I got with Tyler Perry and all that. You gotta speak things into existence, man.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Yo, especially being, let me tell you something, bro. You might could put this in a ball, man. Yo, listen here, brother. That's a different level. It's a different level of comfortability when you in the back seat with no shoes on, with the fluffy rugs. Man, that's comfortable at a whole nother level. That's that. See, watch this. In the name of Puff, Puff got that kind of security. Puff could really fluffy rug, no shoes, in the middle of New York City like this and twinkle his toes.
Federal penitentiary right now. I can't believe the whole thing, man. Nigga, y'all like now. Like, yo, I'm about to go back.
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. Guess what? Guess what? One thing he experienced. Hold on, pardon me right quick. I guess one thing that Puff has experienced. Shout out, Puff. He done sat on one of them metal toilets and the plumbing is bad. Right? Check it. And it turned. Remember when it turned hot? The water turned hot. The whole commode burning. Oh.
It's funny we keep going back to this. Yo, check what I'm trying to tell you, man. Y'all all from different areas of the hood. Y'all know, look, you have a law-abiding citizen. They get in some shit. They don't care about the street rep and all that. I'm saying, bro, Sonny, you just said that because people that can speak for shit. If you ain't experienced jail, you wouldn't really know. Like I watch, bro, that shit, bro. Right now, Puff ain't. He's not even a nigga like that was like us. Let's be fair. He had killers around him, but Puff went to Harvard. Puff went to school. Yo, bro. To be in that predicament here now, yo, bro, I know he could have fought both. That's why I'm looking at that nigga. You were in that nigga different. Yo, they think this shit tarnished. This nigga, bro, that nigga, bro, he gonna come back. Bro, he was over there being there. You can't be no stupid nigga. Let's take away before he got there. Look who he was. That nigga, it ain't hard getting there. So I'm telling you, the level of smartness that discipline gives you in prison, I know, because I just was watching the nigga, the same dude I'm telling you about, podcast episode. He just had Puff neighbor, a nigga that went home, that was Puff Bunky, interviewed him. And Duke was even telling you, he said, man, Puff, he pray every day, and that's what he do, yo. He's like, he said, all that nigga do is read it. Bro, that nigga mind, because I'm telling you what that shit is doing there. On top of how he was, bro, that nigga might be an animal. Let the world tell if you watch the main shit, Puff is done, can he do it? I'm saying that nigga might come out and be bigger than what he was. That's a fact.
That's what I know that
you
for
get
a
that
fact.
time of self-reflection.
Bro,
self-reflect
and you know what's so crazy too? That's another thing.
Right.
He still got his money, so oh man, bro. And I'm saying like, yeah,
this got my watch this. Let me tell you one experience the average human being. They don't even speak on this when it comes to jail. But watch this experience, man. That Puff done felt, and this is a humbling experience, right? Puff done sat on his cell door, face on the metal.
Facts.
Looking through that little bit of glass, and it's this much, and he like, Yeah,
he said,
they coming.
Now he might be saying this. Look, yo, who on right now? What ship is that? Like who that? Victoria, come on, who that?
Yo,
that nigga big.
You get me looking through a crack
That
like.
nigga in the yard. Look, they just had a picture of that nigga in the yard like 2 months ago. He in the yard with the skelly on, and they named the niggas here around. He was with some haters from New York, from Harlem. So they said, but I believe it was some dudes. I'm looking, and I'm looking like people don't understand. I said, look at this nigga. He ain't no rat. That I'm saying,
none of that.
Man. That's why I said I'm heavy on that too, because it's like niggas. I be watching the social media shit. That's all I do. I watch YouTube all day. Because anything you want to watch, all you gotta do is watch YouTube. I mean, even the mainstream, they got YouTube. So I watch that and I'm like, damn, bro, when that shit happened to homeboy, them niggas act like they ain't know him.
Yo, what you want to bet Puff come home? Yo, we should put a prediction out there. Puff gonna come home and get a tattoo that say never again. Watch the alliance this man create. Watch the beast he become. Never again.
No,
not never. Not nothing. Never.
Look, you getting some shit like that, you find out who you been around. It can happen with a woman. You could have been a woman for 10 years, and let's say you never really been through nothing. When you met her, you had a bag, and then you get in some shit like that. She gone within 2 months. Let's just say, he's experiencing a lot.
One thing let me tell you what Puff gonna do off top, bro, and it's another prediction. Anybody that really been in the game, they understand that.
Yo, go ahead.
The Rainbow Alliance. Yo, the Rainbow Alliance run every big club, every big banging club, especially in New York City to Atlanta. That's the Rainbow Alliance. Now, guess what? With all of that then came out about Diddy being the diddler, that means he is going straight to the clubs and creating an alliance. Guess what, y'all? Y'all know what it is now. So it's us against them.
Bro, you know what's so crazy?
Bruh,
you know what's so crazy? Let me ask y'all this, right?
He got the Rainbow with him now.
Yo, bro.
The Bad Boy Rainbow Alliance.
Do you know that? And I'm asking because I know I might be teaching something. I might don't know, right? I'm just being for real. Let's just be for real. I'm talking about like, cause this is how they treat us. Oh, let's base it off the court of law when they be like, oh, that's like with OJ. They beat it, but they never really respect that he beat it. That's why when he got caught for that light shit, they gave him 13 years. Look how life go. When he beat it, they still, even though, that's how y'all want it.
They said we messed up. Instead of respecting it, they said we messed up.
We picked 12 people. Now you still might hear certain channels, but I'm saying let's speed it up the Puff. Bro, do you know everything that you even joked about right now? Like, bro, none of that shit came out. I was waiting to see, like, the court. I'm talking about what happened in court. You think the feds would have had it? You know what they had? What goes on in the nigga bedroom? Do I agree with it? No, I ain't. But look, Puff liked to watch his bitch get fucked. He didn't get, it wasn't a threesome. He was chilling with the fitter hat on and he just jerked off and watched him. Yo, Cassie, do it like that. I'm saying, is that ill? But that's what
hold on. Basically, he was watching live porno magazines.
Basically, they said he was messing with kids and all that. None of that shit came out in trial, bro. None of that shit came out in trial. So it's crazy. Even with jokes, you still hear rainbow shit. We've been hearing that for years, but it's crazy. No gay shit came out in trial, bro. Not one thing came out with him being gay. Not one thing when they said he was fucking with little girls. Only thing that came out is like,
but look though, why would that? Because you know how many big names attached to that.
Look.
For them to open them doors.
And that nigga girl, Cassie, he was doing strange things with them. That what came out in court, man.
For them to open them doors, brother, that's going all the way to the president.
I don't know about nothing else. Because if that's the case, I see how this shit do now, bro. They polarize you to a point, and that shit happened with me. The police, and when I went to trial, they said I tried to shoot them. They made it look good too, because I blew trial, but that jury, they telling them something that didn't even happen. That didn't even happen that way. It's the best lie win.
Spin a narrative.
It's the best lie win.
Yeah.
They could program you to believe what they want you to believe. And if I wouldn't have followed that dude out of Jersey, the podcast was sold, and I just wouldn't have followed it, I just would have been here. I had to sit there and watch it. I'm smoking. I'm just a gangster. I'm 40-something. Let me watch this nigga trial Puff. Damn, this thing. Same thing with R. Kelly. If I was home, I'd have watched it. I watched it. I said, damn, they took this nigga to trial for what going on in his bedroom for this nigga being a super freak. They tried to offer him 30 years for that. We're not talking about the shit that happened at the elevator. You're supposed to get 7 years for that, but they didn't do that. They said, fuck that. But that's the shit they kept throwing in front of the people. We're not talking about that. That shit happened years ago. That's how you know this shit was scared. When it first happened, you thought that shit just happened. That shit was some shit that happened years ago. They said it's time. Oh, you getting too big for yourself. And this shit was all
So,
planned.
yo, hold on. Let me ask you this: You think it's fair? You think it's fair to say? You think it's fair to say that the powerhouses together said, you know what, we got a power move to make, and he's in the way, and he's in the way. Let's get him out the way for a little while, make a power move, and once we got that running, let him out.
And you know what happened? And you know what's so crazy? This what they thought. They didn't see this happen. They said this nigga gonna cop out. These are statistics.
Yep. They thought he was gonna cop out.
They just knew. And Puffy went in there and told him, yo, bro, I look at that shit. It's like you see half this interview. I've been talking about that because y'all brought his name up, and I'm saying that's a nigga, bro. I'm willing to get down with that comeback because I'm from the underdog shit where they always thinking, and I sign the bad boy right now and I bring us back. I'll be the new fucking artist for Bad Boy. Cause look, this is what they gonna do. Nobody gonna act like they want to fuck with him. All the nigga that is lit, cause the P Diddy shit, I'm not with. And we're tearing New York
on
up.
a serious note,
we're tearing New York up right now.
Yo, on a serious note,
my
right?
son got a bunch of money. He gonna make it look good, and he would fly top. What the fuck they gonna say?
Watch this.
We'll go to the top right now. When that nigga come out, let him hear about my little buzz, and he could just see, oh, this nigga, let him stand me. Boop. Now that's gonna be the shit I told you I needed. Look, right now, Puff come out, he sent me. Well, nigga, we going to the top. We gonna be right at the Met Gala.
Let me tell you what's crazy, bro. When that trial came into play, right? Shout out to
they gonna be hating the way I
Beats.
support him right now, talking like this. I never really did this, but I'm saying like I be watching the internet, bro. I watched that court. Nobody was there for that. That shit was crazy. I said, when you watch that shit, you know who got out the sprinter? His kids.
Yeah.
And his man Sha Loose out of Harlem. That shit was crazy. And I watched, you see all that, nobody, look, you don't want to stand next to a nigga when he hot. And I went through that on a low level in the streets with me. When I went through shit, look, when the beef got thick, same niggas, they don't want to be in the car with fly. Look, when you got shit and niggas is, niggas, you'll see who, damn, bro. Same niggas you busted. When they get real, niggas want to separate. So I got so much to relate to homeboy about. And he doing that shit on a bigger level. I watched that nigga push all his shit in the middle against the U.S. government and say, let's play, bro. That shit wasn't staged. That nigga, he risked saying nah and let people think what he want to do and copped out to say nah, nigga, let's shoot him. And niggas, you think I'm gonna overlook that? I'd rather stand with that nigga right now. Fuck everybody else. Cause that, yeah, and I'm not judging everything else. Cause niggas like, yo, cause this was nigga trying to tell me like right now, if a nigga was to call me after this interview, be like, yo, Fly, yo, Puff, what? Nigga can't just, I'm smart. What you gonna say? What about Puff? What? Yo, the shit with Cassie.
Hey, yo, I don't know Puff personally, right?
Nigga, I'm not talking about Cassie. I'm saying what them crackers tried to do. I watched it. Like I said, that shit is crazy because look, I'm trying to get into this game. You think that can't be Sabu? You think that won't be me next week? If somebody just feel like I'm not going with the program? That's what they feel. Because even like Puff said, I got an interview with Puff prior to that. He said, yo, they got their foot up to our neck, up to the likes of me, Oprah. He said LeBron James saying like, they give us our couple billionaires, but the minute you go disaccordingly, they will tarnish you. And that's what it was with Homeboy. I don't know the particulars, but I feel they said this nigga getting too big, nigga. We already let you get a Billy. This what I feel. And now
when that trial started, right? When that trial started and everybody started making the jokes, all the memes, everything, I was joking too, right? And then Uncle Beats popped in and said, yo, bro, look at this, man. Like, he had mad pics, like he done party with them. They done did show, everything, right? And the white parties. And he said on some flat out G shit, he said, yo, listen, bro, I ain't never seen none of that weirdo shit.
Hey,
never, never.
Hey, remind you, Q, I'm not saying it. Like, I ain't hung with the nigga before with my man BK Rule had. No, me and my cousin, we hung around. This is in the 90s. I'm right in daddy house with this nigga. Even then, I thought he was authentic. Word to my mother, look, the nigga walk in. He's Puff Daddy at the time. I'm talking about Big Don. He's already Puff. Bro, the nigga walk in the room. That nigga ain't got no shirt on. That nigga got some Sean Jean Velour sweats on. And he just talking to Little C's and BK Rule, the people we with. But it's me and my cousin. I got the rollie on with the rollie bracelet at the time. That's when them shits was, nigga knew if you had that on, you was doing something. They ain't like today, you know. Nigga, I got the rollie bracelet on with the rollie. But the baguettes all in that shit look stupid. This is my cousin shit, though. I'm a little. This is my cousin shit I got on. But look, check Puff, though. Puff walk up, he talking. He go to me. He's like, yo, you got another cigarette? Like, some was just so authentic. I'm like, oh, look at my mind. I said, oh, shit, this nigga Puff. You know what I mean? I was like, and this is back then when he fucking with J-Lo. Matter of fact, the shit had just happened with the Shine shit.
Club New York.
That's when they had the shootout. and Sean was in jail. The shit with J-Lo, he was going through it at the time. This behind the scenes. Look, I'm in the studio with this nigga. So even then, I'm like, damn. I find the first day I meet this nigga, I'm like, damn, this nigga a real nigga. Like, I'm just the way he just came in the room. He's like, oh, what's up, y'all? I guess he already figured, nigga, you in this room, you somebody, so it wasn't no. And I'm like, damn, this nigga a gangster. He's like, yo, bro, this happened to the guys. He said, yo, you got another cigarette? I'm like, yeah, bro, gave him a cigarette. Then he talking to us. He said, yo, y'all going to Puerto Rican Day Parade with us? He asked me and my cousin Black that. We like, yeah. You know, but it's not even because of that. So it's like, you know what I mean, homie? That shit, when I watched that trial shit, I was like, damn, man. I wanted to see, though. And I went into it with a biased mind, not on some, oh, he's from New York, he black. No, I'm like, damn, let me hear. I've been hearing a lot of shit about this nigga for years, too. So I know if the feds got it, nigga, everything gonna come out. Nigga, I watched that trial, and I see why the 12 citizens that they picked said no. And they gave him what they gave him. And that shit that they gave him, look it up right now, bro. Nobody never did that. They made, bro.
It's been a long time since they did that.
Yeah, shout out to Puff.
Right.
Bro.
Yo, bro, it's that time, Ty. But yo, before we get out of here, fam, yo, can you give a shout out to the Connect Work?
Shout out to Connect Work. My boy Q. And yo, what's my homie? What's your name again?
I'm Tony.
Yo, Tony, shout out Tony.
Yeah.
And what my other guy?
IKS, folks.
Yo, good meeting y'all, man. I definitely pull up anytime y'all want me to, no matter, nigga, cause look, I'm telling you, I was gonna happen. This
man, we definitely got to do a part 2. We definitely got to do a part 2, brother.
And I'm telling you shit like this. Look, little shit that I talk, I preach. Look, this is the same thing I'm telling y'all. I'm gonna take off. Ain't no, yo. When I take off, you think it'd be hard to get a contact. I'm talking about, I'm all, nigga, I'm gonna do y'all shit then too. Even if you got 12,000 followers. That's how you gotta do it, cause I don't forget shit.
Appreciate you,
that's
brother.
how you gotta be, and that's how this shit go.
Brother.
Niggas don't do
and and give him a little bit of stunt, man. We see you twinkling and you keep hiding that shit, man. Show
what?
That thing on that wrist. We see that bezel glowing.
What? Oh, what? Oh, that's the red face. That's the data. Ain't no, this that old shit. This from 510 Madison Avenue.
This for the daytime.
His name is Nathaniel.
Bro, guess what? Let me tell you something. The average person don't got a Rolex, man. So can you show us one? Can you show us one more again? Can you show us one more again?
Jewelers do contracts.
Can you show us? And hold on, they gotta look that up. A red-faced Rollie is far from average, but can you show us one more again, please?
Y'all know listen though, right? Check this, right? Yo, look, check this, right? Jewelers right now, you could go get a Rollie from.
You see how he had to show. Hold on, he had to show the lock and everything to be like, yeah, this is not a knockoff. You get me? This is not a KO.
Yo, check me out though. You could get a Rollie right now, real Rolex. You could go to the jeweler. The jeweler get it for you. They work with them. The jewelers. You see a lot of people that get them the green box. I'm just saying that I went to the Rolex store, man. That shit is on 510 Madison Avenue. His name is Nathaniel. Because a lot of shit be going on today. Niggas be doing tag in the jury.
And yo, you know what? Guess what? On that note, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely time to get out of here. Shout out to the Connect Work. We ain't get to the Rolex store yet because when we all get there, we're going to be able to do it together. So shout out to you and your Rolex. You know what I'm saying?
Tell him Ty sent you.
Yo, all jokes aside, Ty, in the name of your Rolex, I hope. Because I know you got something bad that's going to hop in that truck, right? So watch this. I hope that you got the heat, warm, everything. Let's sit up in there. You go and come back out and hold on and come back to the truck too quick, and they done farted in it.
Nah,
you know what I'm
saying? I'm going to take care of something with the movie, man. I tell you the series is going to be dropped. Just look out. You tell them follow me at the
Guess what? Movie Man. I'm just telling you ahead. Movie Man going to fart in your truck. Be aware. Be on the lookout for it. I'm telling you.
What's the name of that joint going to be? What's the name of
the streets?
Yeah, tell the people where they can find you, brother.
You want to get your IG from where I'm going to follow you. Both of y'all on YouTube.
Tell the people where they can find you, big bro.
At The Real Fly Ty on IG. Or on YouTube it's Fly Ty Sabu Stanley. And I think my Facebook is my Facebook is Sabu Stanley too. I made them shits when I first came home. I'm still learning all this shit. Like I said, now I'm getting more better. I got my assistant, so I'm growing. I'm growing right now. But definitely you can find me. I'm more on IG. I'll be on there heavy.
Yo, I need one more drop from you, bro. I need a drop for Hood Hierarchy and Uncle Beats, man.
I need everybody to tune in to Uncle Beats, Hierarchy, and what's the other one?
Hood Hierarchy.
Hood Hierarchy, and what's the other one?
Connect Work.
Connect the Work. pull up, man. We East Coast to the West Coast. We just chopping. We having real dudes conversations, and y'all need to tap in.
Most definitely. We're gonna catch you guys in the next one.
Shout out to Fly Ty because he said, "Fucking with him, you'll always have a rollie." That's the Connect Work.
Oh, yo, we trying to get money out here. And we stand out the way, man. This freedom is a blessing. I tell you, right now, I'm just focused on money and getting somewhere, man. I done did it all, so I be kind of humble now. You know what I mean? Like you look at these young dudes and they get the social. It's like, but I got other things I got to do.
Yo, y'all go on YouTube and check out his documentary that's on there right now, man. He all through the Marcy, everything, man.
The real rap show. The real rap show right
go
now.
Check that out, man.
We had a 50 pack. I need y'all to help me get out a 50 pack. It's like at 40,000, 46,000 right now. It's been like 40 days. So I feel like that's doing good being for my numbers because I ain't in the algorithm. I don't do
1,000 a day. 1,000 a day. That's great.
1,000 a day, most definitely.
Good numbers.
Good numbers. Hey, Ty, hang out after the show, brothers.
Y'all shit now. We gonna burn y'all up. We gonna run it up, man.
Yeah. Hey, hang out after the show. I want to get some information for you. You know what I'm saying, to send you some stuff as well. And with that being said, guys, don't forget to like, share, and comment and subscribe to the channel so you guys will be notified every time that we drop a new episode. You know what I'm saying? You guys already know the Connect Work out here bringing hot conversations with hot people. And we're going to see you guys in the next one.